Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know we're sitting at 0-3, 3 straight losses in a row. But yeah, let's see what we can do today. You know, it's a new battle, let's see what we can do. Opponent is bringing Salamence, Cloyster, Mamoswine, Snorlax, Torkoal, and Infernape. Of course, a very OU heavy team. If the last 3 battles have shown, we can definitely hang with OU. Even with these mixed bag of Pokemon. We just gotta play a little smarter. So hopefully we can, starting now. Hopefully we can play a little bit smarter and get a W. Because I feel like this team has more potential than the Bayonet team, to be honest with you. Because Bayonet was simply carrying everything on its back. Pidgeot is doing a lot of damage, but everyone else is also contributing as well. So I think we can pull a W. We just have to find it. So yeah, here comes Steamboat with Steamboat Y. Steamboat Y. And we go out into Tomoya first to kind of counter that lead. And we're gonna click Scald, of course, as he sets up his Stealth Rock. Oh, I keep forgetting to do it. Feel free to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on your feedback and all that stuff. And thank you for staying patient as we gear up for Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, we get off our Scald. He gets off his Yawn. Classic OU-esque stuff, right? Though I think he did Yawn so he can get his rocks up for free, mind you. I think either way he would have had to take a hit regardless. So we go into our Mesprit here to set up rocks for ourselves. Again, we also switch out to avoid going to sleep. Especially in a very crucial match like this where it's very, very offensive mons. So there's the Stealth Rock on our side of the field. We can click Psychic on for us to theoretically knock out the Torkoal. We know Torkoal is more physically bulky than they are special. So yeah, Mesprit also hits decently hard. It's all even all across the board. So we'll see what we can do. So we go for our Psychic as he goes for Yawn again probably. We do a lot more damage. We are going to knock out Torkoal in the next turn. Here comes that Flamethrower. Going to absolutely do a lot of damage to Morgan. But Torkoal is going to go down to this Psychic the next turn. Yeah, we just click Psychic. Yeah, we go to Psychic, knock out the Torkoal, so we avoid our sleep. And we have rocks up on our field, but we're also stalling out the Sun. That Infernape is a big threat still. So good thing we do have Weezing and Vaporeon still active in the field. None of them are asleep. We are being a little more aggressive with the Mesprit. We probably should set up rocks soon, so hopefully we can do that soon in this turn. So out comes the Mamoswine. Been a long time since I've seen Mamoswine. So yeah, I believe we are going to go into Tomoya. No. We're gonna click rocks? Okay, we're actually gonna click rocks. This is one of the two. Okay, good. We get our rocks up first. That's gonna be imperative. Keeping those rocks up. Now we have rocks on both sides. If he has a spinner, he's gonna spin. We have a Defogger, he's gonna get rid of habits for both of us. This will knock out Morgan. But Morgan doing a fine job indeed here. And we also see that his Life Orb Mammal. And the Sun is gone as well. So very good for us. We successfully start off the Sun. And Torkoal is, gone, right? Torkoal's out of the match. So now we can go into Tomoya. Freely click Scald. If he wants to go for Earthquake, he can. It's going to do a lot of damage. But we can also knock it out in return. It'll be a good trade-off. He withdraws and sends out the Snorlax. So hopefully we can burn the Snorlax. Of course, rock damage. Snorlax is, of course, more especially defensive. So he's going to eat this like nothing. Eat it like his normal meals. And we don't see a recovery item there. So it's probably Belly Drum Figgy of some sort. I make a mistake here. I think I'm going to click Haze, thinking he's going to outspeed me. So we actually go first. We do see the Belly Drum. We probably could have Scalded and prevented the Belly Drum. But we see Yawn. So another sleep status here. We hazed too early. We clearly hazed too early. So now he's going to go into his Belly Drum right now. That's going to be scary for us. So we got to go into something that can hit hard and resist his moves. So there's a switch. into Magnetar as he belly drums. He actually withdraws Snorlax though, that's actually quite interesting to see. He goes right into MENACE though. So we know MENACE runs EQ and can have fire moves. So this is also quite scary for us. I think we switch in and just click Flash Cannon though. Simply because, yeah, what are the off chances he goes for Draco? Expecting Weezing. And we actually dodged something. I think we dodged a Draco. I believe that was Draco, not too sure. Flash Cannon will knock out MENACE. So they get another KO. Magnetar getting a KO, Mesper getting a KO, and rocks up everywhere. So this is very good for us. Out comes the Infernape, the big threat. So now we gotta take a lot of precautionary and go out into Weezing, I believe, or we go into Vaporeon, something to take the hits. Makes no sense to stay in. Yes, we are gonna stay in. Are we mad? Okay, we are in fact mad. Oh, he actually goes for sub. Interesting. Definitely not predicting that. But Flash Cannon is going to indeed blow away the sub. So, I mean, I don't know. Is it a lefty? Sorry, I hit my mic. Lefties? Yeah, it is lefties. I gotta get used to the mic placement on this. I keep hitting my mic on these recordings. I apologize. But now we're gonna go switch out into Weezing. So now we get hit with the close combat. How much damage is this going to do? It's about a 3-ko. And his defenses are lowered. So now we can freely click Scald once again. If we can burn again, we can burn that Snorlax. That will be huge for us. If we can knock out Infernape, that will also be pretty huge for us as well. But yeah, right now, you know, what are you going to do? Right now, we can just click Scald. He has to switch out. He has to play a bit defensive. Here's the switch into Snorlax. So again, if we can get this burn off, that'll be really good for us. We're getting that rock damage. We're going to see what kind of item he has here. We actually don't, so we don't see Citrus. So it is probably Figgy. Judging by how that is, there is no burn. But we can still click Scald again and deal some damage. We are going to see what kind of move it, what kind of berry it is now. We still don't see anything, but we do see the rest. So it is in fact Resto Chesto. Resto Chesto, Yawn, Rest, Body Slam, Earthquake. That sounds about right. Which means if there's no belly drum, if we get the burn, Snorlax is going to be pretty much dealt with. So that'll be pretty good for us here if we can get it burned now. Here comes our Scald. No burn, but here comes that Yawn. So again, we are either going to switch out or we're going to stay in. I would think we would switch out. So we switch out and go into Zerf simply because I think we need a good physical hit to deal with this Snorlax. So again, Snorlax are more especially defensive. But he also switches in this turn as well and goes out into his Infernape. So a very good double switch here on his part. He is probably going to go for sub. He does outspeed. Let's see, he had close combat substitute flare blitz, I reckon. But yeah, we gotta switch out this turn regardless. I don't know where we're going to, Tomoya or Weezing. We wall one of the stabs regardless, so we just have to go out to one of them. Here comes the Weezing. Here comes a close combat, again lowering his own defenses. So now we can click Sludge Bomb for free. I mean, if we get it on the Snorlax, that's even better, because heck yeah, that'll help us chip it down even more. But yeah, Sludge Bomb will knock out Infernape. I believe that's the correct calculation, especially where its HP is at as well. So we are just going to click Sludge Bomb. Here he just decides to full send with the Flare Blitz, and that's going to do a lot of damage to us, but he also suffers the recoil. And where he's at, we are just going to Sludge Bomb. This will get rid of his Oh, that just gets rid of Infernape. I think that crit does matter. I was going to say, I think that's going to land him in a range where he can't use sub again unless he recovers enough HP, but I don't think we're ever going to let him get back to that point. So good on Weezing. We got another knockout. So what, that Torkoal gone, Infernape gone. Yeah, not a lot of stuff left. Cloyster's a big threat we got to deal with right now. We are going to click Willow. Shell Smash is coming. Shell Smash is obviously coming. So unless this is a special Cloyster, we gotta hit this Willow. This Willow's gonna be very important. Here comes that Willow, and we do land it. So thankfully we do land it. We don't see a white herb there either. So I believe it might have been a Sash Cloyster. But wait, I don't see any white herb. I don't see any white herb. So his defenses are down as well, meaning his special defense is even lower than normal. So we can actually just click Sludge Bomb here, and it should knock out Cloyster. We do see Icicle Spear though, so we are going to see if we can take 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, and we are going to live the 5. So we are going to see if Sludge Bomb does knock out here. We will see. Oh, heck yeah, that's going to knock it out. So down goes the Cloyster. Weezing getting 2 KOs here. A very rare sight to see Weezing showing off his defensive bulk. And also very glad we landed that Willow. So now we have to deal with the Mamoswine and the Snorlax left. Right now we're doing a pretty good job right now. So of course Rox is paying a very good dividend this match as well. I believe we just go for Will-O-Wisp. Oh, we actually click Pain Split. So again, we're going to gain most of our health back and do a lot of damage to the Snorlax. Here comes the EQ. I think that was a misclick on my opponent's part there. We can now click Will-O-Wisp. I know he has Rest, but we're just trying to force him to use it so we can get in a physical attacker in there, especially Pidgeot even. So we're going to get the burn. Here's the Yawn. So now is our cue to switch out. So after that burn damage, we're switching out into Pidgeot. Pidgeot, of course, being our strongest physical attacker on this team. Mamoswine is not going to want to take a Brave Bird. Here we see the Yawn again. So we do see Earthquake, Yawn, Rest, and it is probably Body Slam. I believe we are just going to click the Brave Bird here, just because it's in knockout range, right? We might as well, right? Here's a chance to get rid of Snorlax. We're going to do it right now. He's probably going to click Rest, or he accepted the fact and he's going to switch out to Mamo, but he's probably going to let Snorlax go down here. Here comes the Brave Bird. So of course, in that exchange, Pidgeot is going to go to sleep this turn because of Yawn. But now we have the advantage. We are up against his Mamoswine, his Life Orb Mamoswine. So we are going to be constantly chipping it down. Rocks doesn't help his case either. Well, comes the Mamo, taking some rocks. And here, I believe we just let Pidgeot stay in. We know he has to sleep one turn, but we are trying to chip this thing down with the Life Orb damage. And you see Icicle Crash. Going to do some big damage to Pidgeot, knock it out. So Pidgeot did a good here. Pidgeot goes down. Thank you for your battle. And there's the Life Orb. So now it's at about 75% HP. And we still have our walls in play. We also have Xerath there with the Sucker Punch ready to go. We send out Tomoya, who I believe is just going to click Scald and win. Clearly, I think we click Scald and win. So with that though, even if it doesn't, and we have Weezing and whatnot. Here's Earthquake. We are going to live. So we are actually going to go into 1-3 with this team. We finally picked up the W against a very old US team. Thank you so much for this battle. Thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow with battle number 5. Can we at least improve to 2 and 3? I believe so, but stay tuned to find out. But until then, I will see you all next time. Bye bye.